Chapter 1087. Hearing Elaine mocked everyone about the detention center again, Harold immediately said angrily, "Elaine, look at your ugly bird look. Both front teeth are gone, and the words are so fking leaking. What are you doing?" When Elaine heard that Harold dared to ridicule her own teeth, she suddenly became angry. She didn't dare to look in the mirror these days when she came back, because it was so ugly that her front teeth had fallen out. But seeing a dentist is a very troublesome thing. Sometimes you have to go back and forth to the dentist several times to fill a tooth, not to mention that you have lost a few teeth and need to do it again. Emma originally wanted to spend money to grow porcelain teeth for her, but it was because she had a broken leg and was inconvenient to move, so she didn't toss her for the time being. It is precisely because of the loss of the front teeth that Elaine has no interest in going out at all, otherwise all the images of a mouth will be gone. But right now, Harold dared to use his teeth to tease herself. How could she stand it? Therefore, Elaine immediately cursed, "Harold, I am also your second aunt anyhow, you are not afraid of thunder and thunder when you talk to me like this." Harold said contemptuously, "Are you a fart second aunt? Looking at your stubbornness, I have never seen a woman as ugly as you. The front teeth are gone and you can't make up. You fking keep acting sketches." The last thing Elaine dared to think about was the shape of the lady in Zhao Benshin's More Dandan sketch, because she now looks exactly like hers, hearing what Harold said. It was even more frustrating. So she took out her mobile phone from her pocket and gritted her teeth and cursed, "You will wait for me. My lady will call the police and tell you directly for breaking into the house. You have never changed, and you will go in this time and it will take longer to shut down." Lady Richards sneered at this moment with a disdainful face, "Elaine, do you really think that you are the only one in the world who can afford Beacon Top?" Elaine snorted coldly, "Of course. Is it possible that you can live up to Beacon Top's first-grade stinky silk? It's not that I despise you. If you are a dead old woman, you can also live up to Beacon Top. Screw it down and kick it for you." The Lady Richard laughed loudly, "Oh, Elaine, you really haven't changed at all. Don't look at my lady's physique. Today I really want to try whether your head is good or not." After all, the lady took out a very exquisite key and said arrogantly, "I tell you Elaine, this Beacon Top A06 is already mine. Starting today, our family will be neighbors." "I'm poo." Elaine said contemptuously, "You really dare to brag about the dead old woman, you can't even eat food, and you still buy Beacon Top A06? What? You sold Olivia to the rich again? But, for the beauty of Olivia, which rich person would be willing to pay such a big price?" When Olivia heard this, she pointed at her and said angrily, "Elaine, who do you mean? What about you?" Elaine said nonchalantly, "I don't know who accompanied an old man who is older than his father. Now he dares to come to me and yell, what is it?" Olivia was naturally furious when the fig leaf was revealed. She was about to come up to find Elaine for the theory. The Lady Richard grabbed her and said lightly, "Olivia, don't be true to this kind of disabled person, she is already so miserable. What's more real than her? After finishing speaking, greet the other 4 people, go away, we have to go to our villa to clean up, what's the point of arguing with such a bad person?" Others spit at Elaine's feet one after another, and then all walked past her with arrogant faces. Elaine still doesn't believe that they can really afford Beacon Top's A06, and cursed behind him, "You guys are not enough. You always pretend to be so forceful. It won't be good for the security to rush you right away." Lucy turned around, staring at Elaine with gloomy eyes, and said coldly, "Elaine, don't forget that the account between the two of us has not been settled yet."